Welcome to another episode of the Informers podcast. I'm Elyott, and I'm here with Nash and Darren. How's it going, boys?
He said me first. How do you feel about that, Darren?
That's okay. You gotta throw a sympathy intro once in a while.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Darren's the headliner. That's why he comes at the end.
Do we like how much this worked out? Like the matching hoodie
And the headphones.
the borrowed headphones. From
Yeah,
Darren?
You
it
should
looks
definitely
good.
use that windsock, though.
Give me that one.
If you don't have
Windsock. What?
This one's.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know what a windsock is. I know.
but now you have to watch your P's.
I am complete.
Well, you could get it on. Have you ever
There
used
you
it?
go. That's just like putting on a condom, Nash, and then you just throw it away, raw dog it, and hope for the best.
Now it's not working. Never mind.
That looks good. The Blue Man Avatar.
Is it less sensitivity, though?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah.
It feels like I'm talking into a plastic bag.
That's good.
But I think this podcast is going to go at least 30% longer. It won't be 30% longer, but the time
will be
with which we spend doing the podcast
will be 30% longer.
longer.
Or just
Are there pills for
drop
that?
off halfway through.
Which is 40% longer than
I don't know
she
why.
wanted.
I don't know why there's always these pills for boners. I don't need a pill for a boner. I need a pill that makes me last forever.
Do you have a not cum pill?
I think that'll help. Viagra. I think you can go for up to 4 hours.
I've never.
I don't think my wife would appreciate that.
No,
She's like, that's just hurting my pussy.
Yeah, and who is that for? Like, that's for all intents and purposes. I think there's not women out there who's like, yeah, if we could just pound out for an hour, this would be great. But it's more like, no.
Well,
It's probably there is women out there that like that, but
people who know Elyott.
Mostly it's just the pat on the back is like, you're almost there. Are you almost done yet?
yeah. What would be like?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Have you
do
ever thought of doing mental games or something like
Thinking of-
doing math or
dead kittens.
thinking about dead kittens?
Elyott
That
just
doesn't-
no, that didn't work. Dead kittens thing is for sure a trigger.
Made me come faster. No, that doesn't work. I don't know. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's gotten better.
Okay. You just keep
Wait,
bringing it
and
up.
yeah, he's like, I'm fine with it. We bring in your wife here. Are you fine with it? She's like, oh God, yeah.
You just do more things before
Yes. Well, we talked about this, didn't
Yeah.
we? We're like, you get the job done ahead of
schedule.
yes, before you leave
Before
to
the
the
boss
main
comes
event.
in.
You put all the painter's tape up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
cover up all the furniture, and then you can just paint it
Paint
and
away.
let it go.
You're like, there's no pressure.
No.
Half the work's already done. That's
Yeah.
not the best metaphor. I'll think of another one.
No, I like the painting metaphor works.
It's like
That's good.
no, it's not like showering before you get in the pool. How you're supposed to. You don't
Washing,
have to, but
yeah.
you're supposed to.
I've never
Washing
done that
your
once.
legs. No, yeah.
I bring my whole filth into that pool to test the chlorine. The chlorine can't handle my filth. What filth can it handle?
I've seen
I'm a
Elyott-
clean person.
I've seen Elyott get in a pool, just the oil slick along the top as he walks
That's
in.
just all coconut oil, though.
We had a hot tub growing up, and my dad would always he did all the, because you have to like balance all the chemicals. And every time my brother would have girls over, he'd get so mad. He'd be like, God damn it, all those girls with their lotion coming in there.
Try to get the
fucking up the
pH
chemicals.
right.
He'd get so mad.
That's not the worst thing. Like I do. We used to have a hot tub as well, wooden or plastic hot tub. Plastic, whatever. It's marble. It looks like marble made of plastic.
Well, it's like wood outside, and then
Yeah.
it was like a
Shell.
a modern tub. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Like a white or like the bowling ball alley?
Yes.
Wait, what?
A lot of them were like bowling ball alley-esque.
Yeah, like that green.
Yeah.
Like emerald.
Like no, like they like have a wavy pattern to it
hmm
that only comes.
They
from
look like
the
marble,
80s.
and then you get in,
Yeah.
and yeah.
It's like green though.
Have you ever seen marble? It doesn't look like marble.
I don't know. It looks like what I imagine marble would look like.
That's who invented it.
He's only seen it in
Poor man's
cartoons.
marble.
Yeah, I always thought it was pretty gross. Like I'm up because my dad was like, he liked the hot tub, go sit out there at night, read his book, glass of wine and stuff, right? But when we would,
This
like
is
my
in the-
brother would
in
have,
the 60s. You guys
Yeah.
had a hot tub.
yeah, I know it
the
was
first
wild.
one.
How
We had-
what,
we had
this was the 90s?
Some
We had a hot
raw
tub.
human trees.
We had a hot tub before we had a color TV, eh? You're the place to be.
Yeah, this would have been 90s, early 90s probably.
Okay.
But I always was just like, my brother would have people over, like his friends. There'd be girls there and everything.
Doing
and like
improv.
Totally improving in the hot tub. Quick, who's a spatula? Can I get a spatula, a train station, and a doctor? The
Does your brother do improv?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's a improv guy, or did improv in Amsterdam.
Before the accident. Oh, yeah.
yeah, before
Before his hands got blown off.
Then he couldn't ask for every time he tried to ask for like a suggestion from the audience, it just.
Can I get a suggestion? And they were all just go stump. No, I didn't mean shit. No, I always just thought my dad. I'd be like, you're certainly brave after, like my brothers had 30 friends over on a Saturday night, and then he's like, gonna go to the hot tub now. I'm like, you're gonna want to skim that thing multiple times before you get in there.
Like rendered like chicken fat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
Disgusting.
that common in the 90s for hot tubs?
For people to have friends.
Yeah.
I didn't have
For
any.
people named Darren Miller to have friends.
No, I don't think there was a lot of.
Just you in the window, just like.
Did you know anybody
reflection?
with
How
a hot
does he
tub?
do it?
Were you the only? Obviously, you were the only one with a hot tub. If all the girls were coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was my big game.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we like to do it Greek style here, or whatever that means.
Darren, you are disgusting.
Yeah.
Then you
But
say,
I will use your
you
hot
say, I have a hot tub. Oh, wow. Have you been working out?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That happened a
It's
lot.
like
I lived on a lake, and we had a hot tub as well.
Oh.
So nobody wanted to come out because it was quite a long ways out until it was the 3 weeks in Terrace that it was sunny. Everybody's like, "Well, let's come over." The people just show up. I'd be like, "What? What are you guys doing here?" Like, I thought we just come in.
You're like, we're not even friends. You beat me up last week at school.
Yeah, people would. Yeah, just,
Hot tub is the teenager's version of cocaine.
only one.
People-
1000%.
Yeah, the young adults realize that you could just bring the hot tub with you in the form of a white powder.
Yeah, only one guy's got it, and you got to call him.
Met it out very sparingly.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot
totally.
of gatekeeping. Is there gatekeeping in cocaine culture? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, to that dick.
What?
A lot of people just use cocaine to get people to do things.
Oh, I was talking about
Section-
gatekeeping.
Just
Like Elliott's got great gatekeeping on his dick.
She has a little gate there, a little white picket fence.
and then I dressed up my my dick as like a little gnome.
Yeah.
And
I was thinking more of a portcullis.
I was thinking of Wilson from
Home Improvement?
Hello.
That's a little
Yeah.
fence.
Yeah.
Or the volleyball or the neighbor?
The neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we never actually saw his face.
No.
So what if his face was just a handprint?
They did on the last episode. Did you ever see
They
that?
showed it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it was fucking
What-
gross.
So you mean
What
I don't
cocks?
They had like a big. I remember like this gnarly butt chin. It was so.
Oh. That's
Imagine
why
being-
I grow this beard.
Imagine being that actor. That was a real actor, though.
Yeah, but that guy made Sweet Bank. Like what the greatest show ever.
Is it worth it to make Sweet Bank for your whole? You have to come in week after week.
You maintain your
And
anonymity.
they do your makeup, but they only do the makeup on your forehead.
That's true. What a dumb gag too. You just can't
Yeah.
see. And wouldn't he like use like a frying pan sometimes or like?
Mhm. It would always be something just
In the way of his
yeah,
face.
a pandemic. He's got a
It's like,
mask
oh,
on.
I did it again this week.
And it was also they didn't have to pay him as much or something.
Well, I
If
bet
you
there's
see
a
his
lot-
face, you have to pay him double. So
Yeah, I guess 'cause there's no negotiating because he'd be like, "I'm not coming back unless it's $1 million."
You don't-
They're
don't-
just like,
No
"Fuck you,
leverage,
see you
no
later."
leverage.
you don't think we can find someone with your
Yeah.
forehead, you idiot?
Yeah, you're not Jennifer Aniston.
You're not one in a million foreheads. Everybody has a forehead.
They could just reuse old footage and just revoice it too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You were so replaceable. Okay.
That's
I'm sorry, my phone dinged there.
okay. So you had a hot tub, so that was your draw being out on the lake. Did you have a cabin on the lake, or you live out on the lake?
We had a cabin first, and then my parents bought a place on the lake, so it was my house. So from grade 8 on.
Then that's where you guys lived. How did you get to and then bus to school every day or hitchhike?
No, my dad worked every day, so
Oh.
he just drove me in.
Do you guys ever have sex in a hot tub? With each other? Or not with each other? Either way.
At Nash's, yeah.
That was the only way Darren would let me in his hot
I'm
tub.
sure I've had sex in a hot tub, but I cannot. I plead the fifth. but I'm sure I must. Like my parents had a hot tub. I was having sex at the time, so I'm gonna assume I fucked in it.
They probably went away for at least one weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable talking about it, but if I imagine,
So that's a yes.
I can imagine what it would be like, and I can think that it would probably not that great.
That's someone speaking hypothetically. If I were to use my imagination.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna pussyfoot around. Yeah, I've had sex. In
Well, you have a hot tub too, right?
Yeah, but this was like at a hot tub at like a hotel.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah.
What did that?
You
I
gotta
like
go.
that.
You gotta go. I guess.
I just picture Elyott. There's kids over there, pool noodles playing, and he's just
Hey.
don't mind us.
It's me like Wilson. You could just see my forehead.
Yeah, brought my own pool noodle.
Elliott's mostly underwater.
I think it's fine. You can.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. There's no judgment here.
If you can't see the dick, then you should be allowed to have sex outside.
I have this is my one hot tub story.
That's not gonna hold up in court at all. Did anybody see my penis? Your Honor, nobody saw my penis.
How did you know it
Doesn't
was
count.
out?
Yeah.
The glove doesn't fit. You must acquit.
Yeah, Mr. Ryan, it clearly states that in the videotape that you were screaming, "I am having sex right now. I can't believe I'm having sex right now and getting away with it in public. This is so awesome."
But you can't prove anything. I would yell that even if I wasn't having sex.
That's true. We do have footage of Mr. Elyott also yelling that.
Yeah, walking down the street.
Not having sex.
I yell it out a lot. Maybe I got Tourette's. Okay, you don't know.
That's true, because majority of the time we don't see dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Which means we're not. The dick's not.
You're not
having
prevy.
sex.
Do you mean just most of the time because we're wearing pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in general. I'm just gonna keep pulling on this thread a little bit. See how far it goes. So it's safe to assume if you can't see the dick, it's like the default should be.
When you were a kid, did you guys think that you would see this many dicks? Have you seen this like in your lifetime?
I wasn't really worried about it.
No, but like I wasn't worried about it either. But like because of porn, you see so many.
You know what's crazy?
I've seen.
Like, what are you talking about? I haven't seen any dick. I thought you meant like in the wild.
No,
Oh, thousands of dicks.
I've seen thousands of dicks.
Yeah,
Over the years, I've probably seen
but the
a couple thousand. Like I never
but
thought
the porn
I would.
dick is a surrogate dick.
It's not a I don't want it to be a surrogate dick.
It's a surrogate.
I'm not imagining it's my own dick. It's
No,
someone
I
else's
guess-
dick. I know it's someone else's dick. I'm not disassociating.
So you're like right there, huh? You're like in the room.
I'm like watching.
No, it's not. It's very clearly not my dick.
Is it weirder? Is it weirder to watch it or to like pretend it's your dick? I don't watch POV porn all the time. Sometimes.
And it's still not your dick. So what's going on? You like shrunk down and we're seeing this guy's nose or something, or
I don't know. I'm
you
not.
imagine yourself as a pair of glasses.
I'm just trying to enjoy the sights.
Enjoy like a fine movie, like a good Kubrick film.
Or like a porn.
Yeah, I'm not, when I'm watching when I'm watching a video, I'm not like, oh, I'm there. I'm like right with them. No,
Yeah, I guess not.
Right.
It's weird how that works, actually, that you're like, watch this movie. It's not real, yet you still are like...
It's real to me, damn it!
You're still like a rat. Like you still go, oh, this is... How does that work? Because you're like, that should not work on any level.
Our brains are pretty good at fucking with us.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
If you can get a...
Have you done VR? Have you done VR porn?
No,
Oh,
not yet.
Oh.
and I say that like I haven't.
My brother has a VR set. I'm not using his VR set.
gross.
That's like incestuous.
The logistics of that being like, okay, you gotta wait till everybody's like on vacation or.
What's your? And then I text him like, "What's your computer password? Why do you need it? No reason."
The real question, your brother's totally doing it.
Yeah. And Elyott is wandering around the house while his family's on vacation, screaming, "I'm having sex right now!" And do you have a haptic cock sleeve that you can put on?
Hey, we're not allowed callbacks in this podcast.
I'll allow it. Oh. Sorry, haptic cock sleeve?
Right. Yeah, a haptic cock cock sleeve. Like, so
They have those in Asia. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, for sure. So do you know what like that
No, I
is?
know. I completely understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, okay, good.
I'm just. You had that term right there, like you were just shopping.
When the
Don't look at my
when you're
Amazon
looking
history.
for a haptic cock sleeve, now you just start seeing them everywhere.
But if the girl in the video is giving a bad blowjob, does the haptic thing give you a bad blowjob?
You're like,
I
this haptic. I bought the haptic with teeth.
It's so dry. Ugh. Learn how to use some spit.
Nah, it's just
Have we gone down a dark?
I think so.
I've
I've never. I have talked to people who've done the. You okay?
It's so funny.
Who've done the VR porn thing, and they said they swear by it.
I swear
I
by
don't know. They're like, it's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, I don't want that door to be open.
Feels like
I feel like it's like, why would you need anything else?
I don't know. I prefer real sex over porn.
Yes.
Like I'm so bored of porn by
yes.
now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just do this because I don't even know why I still watch porn. Just like it's nighttime. That's why.
Porn is a sad substitute.
It's
it is
5:30 p.m.
Yeah, like guess it's porn time. I guess.
It's almost dinner.
Gotta-
got to fit this in. He's got his schedule for shopping, buy some kale.
Now it's
Jerk
yeah,
off.
it's just a chore.
Then it's almost dessert for the too.
Yeah, it is. It is not. Porn is
Just
a
to get me
sad
through
substitute, but-
through my life, knowing that I can't eat gluten.
is
Is
a
it like
gluten-free brownie of sex.
Hot stepsister eats
Eats gluten.
sourdough.
Oh fuck!
Getting railed by stepdad.
Cinnamon bun porn. That's all I watch.
Just people making. Oh, is that mukbang?
Oh
is
my
that what that
God.
is?
Just like a flour mill.
Oh,
Just grinding it. Just naked and.
mill that flour.
Yeah, grinding.
I looked up the Spanish flu. I was just reading about it, and they had anti-maskers during the Spanish flu.
Really?
Yeah.
So the people were that dumb back then too.
Yeah, they're the same amount of dumb. But the good thing about back then is that they just died. We get this pussy ass virus, and they're like,
don't
come
kill them."
on, kill them.
And then they're kind of right because it's like
Yeah.
they're fine.
Yeah, COVID is a lie. It's just another flu. That's the Yeah, there's a few. I know a few anti-masker people, and I was sort of like,
This is like the one virus that doesn't kill like young kids, and that's the only reason why we're not like murdering
out.
these anti-vaxxers. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, good call actually.
So if this was threatening my kids, like if my kids had potential to die, I wouldn't be outside at all. I'd be in a hazmat suit and I'd be just like slaughtering anti-maskers. I'd be like, "You're not taking my kids out, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck you."
Watching porn and slaughtering anti-maskers.
Yeah.
What's Yeah, that's true actually, because nobody gives a shit. It's like 40 plus.
Yeah.
Like,
You've already lived a full life.
yeah, it's over.
Well, what do you do?
Save
with
some pension for us.
What do you do with the asking of anti-maskers at your work who come in? Do you guys ridicule them, or you must work with anti-maskers because of where you work?
Yeah, people just quit. They're just like, "Oh yeah, we'll just out." It was fine. But
Yeah.
we had people that left work because they didn't want to wear masks, but so it
Really?
wasn't that big of a deal. But
That seems like a big, like, you're like, I don't want to, that's the hill I'm going to die on. Like, I'm not going to wear this
well,
mask.
some of them were against it and still wore it, and then some of them were like, "Nah, it's bad for your health." It's like, so is having pneumonia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
But then it's not living in a world of sense, Darren.
Okay, that makes, yeah. All right.
It's just like, yeah.
I was trying to make a case last night. I was trying to say, like, I could understand, because there's people who are not getting vaccinations who still don't want to get it. And if you're not getting for some weird reason where you're like, you think there's a microchip in it, or you're going to, get kidnapped by aliens, or I heard this one thing where they're like, everyone who's got the dose, then what they're going to do is fly some chemtrails over, and everyone who hasn't been vaxxed is going to die.
I wish.
So that was like, but if you're just for the reason where like, I live in America and I don't want to get vaxxed and I shouldn't have to get vaxxed, I'm like, okay, I can sort of see that, I guess, like where you're like, it's a thing because you're a libertarian and you don't want to, and you want small government or something.
But I
was
a lot
told
of the
to shut
reasons
up
why
and-
a lot of the reasons why people don't want to get it is because it's like a new vaccine. Even if it was an old vaccine, they still would claim the same thing, right?
And how
But
many-
it's an mRNA. But this, I want to be part of the test.
yeah.
Like if we find out this is not that bad of a virus, right? So if we find out this vaccine works for this, right? We're all part of this test, and we found out, oh, this is a good vaccine, way to make vaccines for the future. Now, next time we get like an actual Spanish flu, we can just quickly make a vaccine because of this one. And when you're part of the test, so for next time, there's less deaths.
But this one's fake, so
Sheeple.
yeah.
No, I totally, I concur with. I mean, I went and got vax. I even go in afterwards and get extra ones. I go at the end of the day down to the clinic at the Mary Wynn smear. I'm like, you guys got any leftovers? Fucking
And then you chug it.
dose me up.
You butt chug it.
Squirt it in my eye. Yeah, I don't know. I pretty much trust,
Everybody
like,
says spike proteins. Spike proteins. You gotta be careful. They have spike proteins.
whatever. I'm
You gotta
like,
be careful with the spike proteins. Spike proteins are gonna go on you, and they're gonna infest you,
what's
and
a
then
spike
and then you're
protein?
gonna shed the spike proteins, and then that's how they make mRNA vaccines.
I know. I just fell asleep for a minute there. I
We
don't
can
care
move on
about
to a different topic.
Okay.
Do you have any other topics?
No, I went to.
I like the color blue.
It's a Smurf. You're internal Smurf.
Blue boy.
External Smurf.
Well, you're
That's
you're
my album name.
external Smurf.
Internal Smurf, and then external Smurf.
Is your next album after that?
No, that the artist name is internal.
Mm-hmm.
The album name is external.
Okay, let's go back to the active vaccine.
Yeah, I'm just so sick. There's this guy that comes to the cafe that's an anti-masker. He's actually quite polite. Everybody hates him, but I actually don't mind him that much. He he'll just slide a business card and be like, "Hey, there's some information at this website you might be interested in." And he's not like being a dick about it.
No.
And he'll like do this like casual, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird that there's no flu anymore, huh? Then I'm like, oh yeah, like I don't want to talk about it. He's like, I don't know, think about it. Here's some information if you're interested.
So weird.
The Mormons should take a lesson from him.
But they've clearly.
Or no, sorry, the Jehovah's Witnesses. Sorry.
Oh,
Mormons
that-
too. They gotta step it up.
Mormons aren't as pushy. Jehovah's
Mormons are all right.
And where are they? I don't know any Mormons exactly.
Salt Lake City.
I like the Mormons. I could join the Mormon cult.
You don't
It's not a
cele-
cult.
You don't
it's religion.
celebrate birthdays,
Oh, I'm out.
and you can't drink beer.
That's basically me. I wish we didn't have to celebrate Christmas and birthdays.
Oh, you're Mormon. Just go Mormon.
Yeah.
And I wish, and I don't drink, so.
You could just be a strategic Mormon and just the things that you like, do those
They
and
do.
the other.
They do pretty well off. Like for the weird cults.
You gotta wear
Christian-
you gotta wear magic underwear though. Did you know that?
No, what is?
I don't know, Mormons.
Ones that don't have holes in it, Darren.
No, they wear like these long underwear, like the.
I was just like,
I think they go down to they're like old school swimsuit pants.
Well, how are they magic? How so?
With the religious purposes.
Oh, okay. I thought they gave you
No, they keep. They're
Super Balls.
they're made out of a new fabric.
I think it's Mormons and Sikhs. They also
called
wear
MeUndies.
special
Have you ever
underwear.
heard of MeUndies?
Oh, like that. MeUndies or what's
yeah,
it?
they just keep your balls perfectly temperatured.
These are his undies.
Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Okay.
I'm starting to, as I get older, I'm
Become more religious.
like, no, I'm thinking about it. Like I've been just fighting it. You know, how much nice would it be just to be,
Oh,
just to be like, fuck it, I'll ask this guy for something.
what do you mean? Like ask God for something? You mean?
Yeah, just to have that, because I remember having it as a kid, believing in it, and then like there was such comfort there.
Yeah.
With somebody.
Did you go to
helping.
church?
You can't fake it.
I know that's what I mean. I'm either all in or I'm all out.
Oh, like, put all your eggs in different
But I
bearing
feel like
baskets.
if you like hit your head enough times, you'd suddenly become religious.
But are you? So
And
you're fully?
survived
Are you
by a
fully
miracle.
out?
Hmm?
Are you fully out of the? Are you
The closet?
atheist?
Yeah, out of the closet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm I don't know. I guess I'm agnostic, but
Mhm.
more leaning towards atheist.
I do like the idea. I thought I'd be a good preacher. I thought that lifestyle really appealed to me.
You do go on and on, so
Yes, that's true. Thank you. Oh, fuck.
with
But I
not
do-
much points. So
I
I
do-
think he'd be pretty good at it.
It sounds like it's like my comedy set. I just want to run some stuff by you guys.
Yeah, imagine how much.
I just want to run some stuff about Job about you. Get Job,
Imagine
you know,
how much better
story
you
about-
do too if everybody left and then they would go to hell. People would just stay. Listen.
You can't leave. I'm getting the light.
You pass
I'm
the hat.
getting
You pass the hat at the end of the night, and you're like, we didn't make that much. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong.
skimming from the whatever you call it.
Tithe.
Yeah, that's it.
The tithe?
The
What'd you say?
Tithe.
tithe. You
Tithe.
get church tithes. Give me 10% of all your income.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the original Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
But they've upped it to now 15%.
Really? Because of inflation?
No, just because they think they're doing a better job now.
Yeah.
But doesn't that seem like a nice, like if you got a nice little parish somewhere and you get to hang out and have tea and then just talk to some people about being good, like
I
just
mean
be
in
a
my
nice
day-to-day-
person?
I won't go to church, but I
Oh.
just mean personally.
I think I could be a good like cult leader.
That's what it is? Everyone's got to get branded, though. That's the big thing. Nexium.
Yeah, that was a crazy
That guy
series.
he had a good business plan there.
I'm gonna go to the bank and ask for a loan for a cult.
Well,
It's
and
all-
the cult, you don't, if you're not a cult, but if you're a religious organization, you don't have to have, you have zero transparency with the Canada Revenue Agency. So you can make a fuck ton of money and you're like, I will just pay whatever we think you guys deserve in taxes, which is none.
Now, I don't mean this the wrong way, Elyott, so please don't take it the wrong way. But all of these cult leaders I see in television shows, I go like, how? This guy? This guy? Everybody's fucking this guy? Everybody's following this guy?
I could be one of them.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So we said that. I'm like, no.
All the
but I'm like,
makings
well, I
of-
always
You just need intense eyes. I got that.
and like talk in circles about nothing.
Mhm.
Did you ever watch that Keith Raniere?
Keith Raniere, yeah, from Nexium, yeah.
There's
Even-
the home footage of him. Like I'm like that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very rare that like a good looking guy becomes the cult leader.
'Cause
Like
they don't need to.
Alexis. What's that band name? What's that band?
Alexis on Fire?
No,
Creed?
no. With the tall, long hair.
Journey?
Default
Journey?
Theory of a Dead Man.
He's an actor,
3 Doors
musician.
Down. Oh, actor, musician.
Keanu Reeves.
Guy. Yes, Keanu Reeves.
Dog Star.
Yeah. Great band.
Jared Leto. No.
Yeah. David
Oh,
Leto.
there you go.
David Leto.
Oh, I was just
Jared
trying to
Leto.
remember. Okay, I was just trying to. That's hilarious.
He is a cult leader.
Is he? No,
Yeah.
he's not.
Yeah, he's like the first handsome cult leader.
Jared Leto, he's not a cult. It's because of his band 30 Seconds from Mars?
He has like a summer camp. He does.
He has a whole island where
If you go to
all
that
of his
camp,
followers
do you get
go
to
on
fuck
to it.
Jared Leto? Because I'm going to go then.
You 100%.
Okay,
No,
I'm
he
on it.
fucks you. It's different.
Tomato.
It's very different.
The I didn't know that.
But he has the eyes. You just need the eyes. It's all in the eyes.
Crazy spooky eyes.
Yeah, the spooky eyes, and then people are like, "What's wrong with these
He's got
eyes?"
that really
And they're like,
gentle
I kind of like
disposition
them.
too, where he
Yeah.
can draw people in.
And that stupid thing he does where he's like when he's at the Oscars and he's like they're like up for best actor and they play his thing. He's like, I can't watch myself on screen. It's too much. And he turns away. He's like, I just have to be in the moment there and be the character. Get over yourself. You're a fucking actor.
Yeah,
He's not anymore. He's more than the actor.
Yeah.
He's a messiah.
he's a hand.
I'm going to have to I'm doing a deep Google dive on Jared Leto's cult and find out where I can join. You also need, if you're going to be a
I don't
cult,
think you can pass. I think it's all like 20-year-old hot
Like-
girls.
this looks like
You have to get some tit implants. Would you get tit implants to be Jared Leto's?
To clean the cult's toilets.
You would be, yeah. You
gotta start at the bottom. You gotta work your way up, dude.
You're definitely the janitor
you
of
work
the
your way
island.
up. You
You're
start
the
with
cus-
the dick.
You're the custodian. Oh, you'll be like,
Be
"Can I
the
join?" And you'll be like, "Yeah, we do need
dick custodian.
someone."
They won't let
There's
you.
a lot of puke.
They won't let you have sex, but they'll let you like clean outside the rooms where they're having sex.
No, he has to clean the room
walk along with
after. You're the scrub. The
Mr.
scrub.
Lito, you
Oh.
all done in there?
The scrub master is what they call you.
Like he doesn't come out the same door because he doesn't want to look at you, so he goes out a different door. And sometimes you don't know.
And then
My
you have to
hair tied up in a little.
say. Then every time you have to say, "Thank you, Mr. Jared Leto. Thank you," as you scrub the floors.
Those the if you're going to become a cult leader, you need minions. Like that's the trick with the guy from Nexium and all those people.
I can't even make friends. How can I make followers?
But you need women to lure, because women offset your, and then all they need is one person to be like, he's great. He's a great guy. He looks after us all. He's fantastic. Yeah. You need a couple of people. You need your squeaky frome.
You know what? Too, they all figured it out in their 30s. There's no 20-something cult leaders. They figure it. They have great.
I haven't reached my prime yet.
Yeah, they have a great amount of unsuccess sexually in their 20s.
Hey, I've had sex in hot tubs. Okay, guys, I'm fine. I'm doing fine over here.
Masturbating is not sex. Okay. and then in the 30s they seem to read some books and then figure out a strategy and then
they figure out how to grift people.
Grift. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that word means.
It's like con artist. Like be a con, just go in and
but you need to let's figure out some sort of motivational program like Elyott Ryan's 10 steps.
Oh yeah.
You need a hook.
Start in the self-help
Start
realm
making
and
YouTube.
Then,
YouTube videos about how to feel more yourself.
No, people on YouTube are too. You got to meet these people in person. That's how you really, at least to start
get your hooks in them.
So what's something you're good at that's like to help people self-improve? Like through, it has to be spiritual a little bit, maybe diet, like a gluten-free, like maybe that angle. That's a pretty big market now.
Vegetarian's good.
I'm not vegetarian.
Well, you don't have to be vegetarian, but your followers would have.
You have to give me all the meat.
We could do like the incel route where it's like.
I don't like where this is going.
Wait.
I don't like where this is going.
Halfway there.
No.
No, we have sex. We all have sex. I've had sex.
No. But you could say like it's voluntary. You could say it's voluntary, but
I don't want to be associated.
I'm a voluntary incel. Wait, that's not
That's what they are.
No, I know.
A voluntary one though.
An involuntary.
So it's taking,
you took a vow of celibacy then.
It's taking control. Oh yeah,
You got to save all your seed because it makes you powerful. So that's why you don't have any,
God chose me to be celibate.
There's some loopholes for groupies. See, and then you explain how pure you are, and then through diet and this
breathing.
You write a book.
It's all about breathing.
The nootropic market. Get into that too. Sell them some lion's mane mushroom tea.
It's an autobiography disguised as a
and you can say
like manual for living, like Elliott's Guide to Living Free.
This is good.
I'm taking notes.
And it's you like hiking or something, like holding a pile of
tiny baby panda bear.
How to live your best life.
Yeah. Best life.
Your best motherfucking life.
My journey.
Oh, you could.
You have to swear in it.
You could
swearing
take that bro.
Is big.
You could take that bro.
Swearing is big on books now.
Yeah, you
Everybody
take that.
swears, but you have to bleep it out. And you're like, look how cool I am.
My fucking choice. That's what it's called. The Elyott Ryan's Guide to
Living Life my fucking way.
What was the unintentional celibate? What was the
unintentional involuntary?
The
voluntary incel.
Yeah.
The voluntary involuntary celibate.
My way. My fucking way.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that would be good. And then you start small, and then you just tour the island, probably Duncan. And then
I think doing the
15% of their income.
I wash people's feet and I bring them in, and then you're like, I've washed your feet. You're not part of the group.
Yeah, foot sex doesn't count as.
Because you guys have a cabin up at Cowichan, right? You could flip that to your
No.
To your pad.
We're not bringing this into that.
Okay.
And you wear like
your compound. It could be your compound.
You wear like pantsuits and stuff.
Oh, I can't wait till we get AK-47s. That's gonna be a fun day.
You getting AKs?
Yeah, definitely AKs.
Your group.
Yeah.
AR-15s?
If you're my personal guards, you get gold AKs.
Oh.
They don't actually shoot.
Just
the problem with gold AKs.
Spray painted. Oh yeah, because the bullets would ruin them. They just split the barrel.
Yeah, it's too soft of a metal.
Well,
they have teeth marks in it.
You just can't spray paint from Home Depot.
No, it's solid gold. We didn't realize.
You know how pirates used to do that?
Yeah.
Marley Cater in grade 1 had a gold necklace, and I was like, I don't believe you. She's like, it's gold. I'm like, let me see it. And then I bit into it, and I ruined it. I was like, oh, it is. And she's like, what? And it had a bite mark in it for the rest of her life.
Somebody took someone else's gold medal recently in Tokyo, like the mayor of one of the cities, and he bit someone's gold medal and like dented it. Yeah, and then they're like, gave it back to the girl who won it, and they're like, hey, and then everybody was like, "What the fuck, man?"
Don't they all do that? That is the thing.
No, but you bite your own metal,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't bite it. That's so hacky.
Well, I also think you
was
might break your
baked.
teeth.
You stick it in your ass.
Yeah, it's real, all right. Real good. Okay, back to the call. So you have, this is good because you could be the camps. You could be extremely fun and then you're extremely present and emotional. We got to work on your presence. Sometimes you're gone. I'm just gonna be frank with you. Sometimes you're just not here, and we need intense eye contact because it's not really about the eyes. It's about the connection the eyes make, right? It's not the windows. It's what's inside.
You do have to do that thing that the all cult leaders. What's that guy? Down from LA, and he does a lot of meditation shit.
Jordan Peterson?
Nope. Oh yeah, I love Jordan Peterson. That's the most controversial thing anyone's ever said.
Oh shit, we had to put a disclaimer.
The guy's like from India, and he does all the meditation and self-improvement. He's like huge yoga dude.
Tim Robbins?
No. Fuck. Go on. Forget it.
The acro yoga guy?
Bikram?
Adrian? Yoga with Adrian?
No. Oh, I love yoga with Adrian.
Bikram.
I fell
No,
with
not Bikram. He's not a canceled dude. This guy,
Yeah, don't guess it.
no.
Don't guess it.
But he's
Mr. Yoga?
But he's been on he was like Oprah touted him for a long time. He's written a fucking million books. He says TV shows that are on PBS late at night.
Eckhart Tolle?
No, but same vein as Eckhart Tolle.
That's TV personality though. We want like you got to disown your family members type cult.
Oh, you want that the going down more the incel route again?
No.
It's
No.
voluntary incel. So it's not like
If you say that one more time, you're not in the cult.
it's
Okay?
reclaiming.
You can wash the toilets.
Do I still have to get? I still got to get chest implants, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Maybe, and then
What
maybe
do you think you washed them with?
maybe you do some sort of ritual, but it's like it's literally waterboarding, but you call it something else. And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like,
Well, there has to be some. It's good if you starve them for 72 hours and make them, perform some kind of ritual that kind of pushes them over the edge. You got to break them down and
you
then
can break them down, have them cry into a bucket. Then you waterboard them with this bucket with their tears, and it's symbolic of the change literally washing over them and them conquering their fear of drowning.
And you light them on fire, and then if they survive, you made it through.
Yeah, and then they come out changed because they almost died and were really scared, and you're like, and then you're holding them, and they're broken in this emotional part, and that's where you insert your fangs,
Pain. I've been there.
you feed them hummus.
and then you build them back up with mainly your ideology
Here's some hummus and pita.
of foot sex.
I like that. Whoa. Yeah, because you do have to make all that horrible stuff that you have to perform feel like a privilege.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna wash my feet, and then
because that next scene, they're always they're doing this these therapy things where they're confronting them and yelling at them, and they're bawling, crying. And then they're like, "Wow, that's really good. Really proud of you. You made a big changes today."
That's
and they're "Thank you. I feel so much better." So you're gonna break them and then build them back up with your hands.
you could take some notes probably from Landmark too. I'm sure that's another kind of culty-ish, but inspirational, working on yourself kind of thing. And they do that same sort of breakdown, 8-hour workshops, deprivation.
Yes,
I can help you.
Sleep deprivation, big thing.
Ugh.
Okay.
And drugs. We have lots of
Hot
tubs. Lots of hot tubs.
Did you watch that documentary about the cult down in Portland on Netflix?
Wild Wild Country.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, that was so good. And then a buddy of mine in high school, and I was like, I think he might have been down there because his mom was in some cult down in the States.
She wore a lot of red.
And he's like, yeah, he wore red robes all the time. He's like, oh, I got to go down and visit my
You know how
mom.
Nash wears blue? He wore red.
What cult are you in?
I'm in
Blue
it's
Man?
called.
Okay.
I'm a lieutenant.
Is that the uniform?
Can I be a lieutenant?
I don't
Mine's
know.
not fully blue yet. I'm still working on
You
it.
haven't got your stripes yet.
And and he came back 2 weeks later. We're like, how was the visit with your mom? He's like, I went down there, they drugged me, and then I fucking had to hitchhike out of there and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it that cult?
I think it was. I've talked about it because he was friends with both my wife and I. We both went to school with them, and we're like, I think. And when we watched Wild Wild Country, we're like, was that the one that?
Is that
He
him
was
right
that? I
there?
think it
That
might have
passed
been.
out boy?
Yeah. Exactly. You're like, oh, I think it might have been that cult. But that's the thing. Like, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, you go down. They were giving me food, and then I was fucking. And he liked to do. We did a lot of drugs together. So he's like, he liked to do drugs, but he's like, yeah, they were putting shit in my food. I was fucked up.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that's good. We'll.
Yeah, I read like an article written by.
Summer camp ever.
Yeah.
I read like an article written by like a kid who like grew up there, and they're like, yeah, it was started off good, and then then suddenly everybody had AKs, and I was like, this has changed. I thought we're just
Well, this is like
into
your call
breathing.
because there was good intentions from the start.
Yeah, this is a good lesson. You can't bring out the AKs immediately. You
Yeah.
gotta wait until there's a need.
You gotta wait
until
till
there's an enemy.
You got to wait till the paranoia kicks in big time, and
Yeah.
then
And
and
we'll
that's
go-
where the drugs come in.
And we'll target lawyers first, because then we'll get them in the group. And then that was a big thing with Nexium. They had lots of money, and they
really?
had lots of lawyers in it.
that's what Scientology does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Scientology sort of they're kind of on.
They're
like
real.
everyone's
They're legit. No, Scientology is 100% real.
Mhm.
I believe it. Don't even say anything bad about it.
okay. I got
Moving on.
Oh, that's right. We don't.
Yes and no. Anyway, I'm very excited for you and your
cult.
cult future.
I think it will do some good in the world.
This is going to be the video that's gonna emerge 10 years from now. They'll be like, focus in on a
thought they were-
burning compound out in Cowichan Lake. Where did it all start to go wrong? Right here. Right here.
You guys gave me a lot of good ideas today.
Then it just ends up it was just caught masturbating in a hot tub, refused to get out. It was suicide by cops.
Died with my AK. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't think I have the drive to actually pull it off.
It is a lot of
drive.
work.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
It's a lot of commitment.
You
yeah.
get-
You got to really commit.
I've never
to
committed
it.
to anything like that in my whole life.
And also, I do
I couldn't even finish college. How can I start a cult?
college. Hey, come on, college. You went to think tank. Was that it?
My favorite part about that Nexium thing was him talking. They'd ask him really deep
I
questions.
did finish a coding boot camp. You're
Okay.
right. Sorry, go ahead.
They just ask him really deep questions, and he would reply with like nonsense.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of that is just baffle them with bullshit. Just like,
Yeah.
yeah, you'd be good at.
Can we practice that?
Yeah. Ask me a question,
So what,
Guru. Call me Guru.
Guru? How should we move forward with the farm?
Ask me more like.
Okay, could you explain to me the tenets of your belief or your core of your religion?
Well, we don't really believe in tenets per se. We're all just moving in and out of each other and asking questions and getting answers, which are leading to more questions and then possible solutions.
What do you say about people who would say it's not really a religion, but it's actually a cult?
It's just burn in hell.
Yes, that's what I thought. That's your answer
They're
all
really
the time.
sensitive. Cult leaders are very sensitive.
You just got murdered. How's
Yeah.
it feel?
Got indoctrinated.
Yeah.
That's a good place to end the
Well, I don't know. How long have we done?
Yeah. We don't look at timestamps, so
We don't. That's what we do in this cult. We don't look at timestamps.
Time is just a-
Time is irrelevant.
time is
It's,
a flat circle.
It's an illusion.
I thought
It's
they were
not
just
real.
getting up to turn off the camera. Like, yeah.